Had a few days off from sewing, but I really need to start cracking on with this project. So it's time for another 20-minute timer, and hopefully we'll actually get some sewing in today, not just some clipping. So you ready? Here we go. Quick! So I have one sleeve facing left to do, and I pinned it previously. I went over to make sure that I had it set up, ready to pick up, so I could, just go. Rather than having to waste time figuring out what I was doing last time. So that was a very good strategy. Well done past me. Anyway, let's see. I used the same process as the previous day to ease in the facing, matching each end, finding the midpoints, and then smoothing everything into place. I seem to remember correctly, this one was a lot easier to ease in than the more dramatic shapes maybe of the front and the back. Definitely think I want to sew it with the lining on top. Okay, clipped in place, let's go to the sewing machine. Okay, so I had to rethread the sewing machine, and there was a delivery driver at the door. So, back to the timer. You ready? Let's go. Okay, so I used literally every clip that Woody owns. It's one of those things, when I looked at this pattern, I was like, oh, that'll be a nice sort of easy project. I hate easing in curves like this. It's turned into being absolutely not an easy project as a result of all the bloody curves. I spent the rest of this 20-minute session sewing together the lining and the facing pieces, taking care as best I could to avoid tucks and puckers, smoothing the lining fabric under the presser foot as I went. The trickiest parts were definitely the more acute curves that make up the underarm sections on the front and backs. At times I used a pin to push the wobbly lining fabric into place and keep everything flat. Again, a couple of tucks, nothing that's going to be the end of the world. And probably nothing that wouldn't steam out. Like, I reckon I could probably steam those out if I could use a steam iron on these. But I can't, so I just have to live with it. How long have we got left now? Less than a minute remaining. Is it worth starting on another one? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do another one. Let's just drape those there for next time. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One of the things about this process, there are days when the 20-minute timer feels like nowhere near enough time. I was begging for the end. This time around I was begging for the end. My shoulders are killing me. I feel really foggy. And I'm really glad I did manage to get even just a little bit of this done. Not everything, but some. And 20 minutes was enough. And it would have been very tempting for me to sit here and just be like, oh, okay, I'm going to finish these 2 things that I've got left, which are the front panels, adding the facing to the lining of the front panels. Would have been very easy for me to just chug along, but I didn't because of the timer, and that is good. Today, that is good, and it is needed. So, don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of my afternoon now. Lie down, probably, give my shoulders and neck a break. But yeah, 20 minutes was enough for me today. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.